What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me turn this down a little bit. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up, y'all? I specifically made sure this live, well, I put in the caption for this live to only be for chosen ones. And it's a reason for that. It's a reason for that. It's a reason for that. I just feel even more called for the things that I'm going to say today. For real. Because I'm receiving more and more messages. And it's important that whatever messages that I'm receiving, I have to share it out. Period. Whatever messages I'm receiving, I have to share them out. Right? So, let me find my marker and make sure y'all share this with people who you feel need to hear this live. I'm going to be talking about a lot of things. Just give me a moment. Let me get my marker. Where is this marker at? This green one. I don't know if you'll be able to see this green one. I don't know if you're going to see the green one. Okay. It don't even matter. Oh, here's the red one. Okay, cool. So, first of all, thank you everybody that's here. I am completely shifted, completely different person, completely, listen. What I basically called a meeting with y'all, right? And the reason why I've called a meeting with y'all is because I want y'all to understand that in this time right now, everybody needs to be more aware than they ever have been. Period. Right? And this is what I mean. Like, we are in a very pivotal moment right now when it comes energetically. And a lot of y'all know that. A lot of us feel like something is about to happen. A lot of us is feeling like something is happening. We're like, yo, a shift has happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? And my thing is, what I really want to tell y'all is, you know, when you look at things on the internet, when you look at messages, and when you are receiving certain signs, please research them. Because there is a lot of information out there talking from like the Akashic records and the spirit realm that is trying to find certain frequencies, which is us people, frequencies that are willing to listen. And y'all have to understand, if you have ever watched Matrix, like, y'all got to understand, it's us versus the agents. It's us versus the agents. And please, you know what I'm saying, like, just be more aware of what's going on around you, because I want to say it's almost like spiritual warfare right now, you know. And a lot of y'all could be getting tested right now. Like, a lot of y'all could really be getting tested, and I'm telling y'all this because this is a message. A lot of y'all could be getting tested right now. And what I mean by tested is a situation could happen and you thinking that it's the end of the world. A situation could happen and you thinking like, oh my gosh, like, say you lost your job. Say you're not in a relationship no more. Say you're losing friends. Listen, if you're losing something right now, it's not really a loss. It's not really a loss. Allow what needs to be done, because the universe, if you allow it, if you say, you know, the universe, I allow divine intervention. I allow for my spirits and my angel guides and all of them to, you know, help me move to the highest path. They will do that, right? A lot of times y'all just need to ask for help from y'all spirit guides, you know. And trust me, don't think that, oh, we spiritual warfare, oh my God, it's losing, we losing. We're not losing, actually. We're doing very well. For the first time in a long time, not even for a long time, for the first time ever, there are more people awakening every single day. You know what I'm saying? And I want to let y'all know that when you first open your third eye, it is scary, but that is a illusion. That is illusion. You have to realize that in a time right now when you started getting closer and closer to seeing the system for what it is, they're going to try harder and harder to confuse you. The darkness is going to try harder and harder to confuse you. What you know is right, you have to stick by that. What you know is the right path, you have to stick by that, because they will try and confuse you. Right? And the easiest way to do that is just simply always remind yourself, I am for the light. I am for the higher path. I am for, the right thing. What is the right thing to do? Sticking with the right thing to do, period. Because in this time right now, it's going to be easier to sell yourself out. It's going to be easier to be like, yo, bro, I'm just going to do this, like, da-da-da-da. No, bro. Take the higher path. Take the road that's more difficult, because the road that's more difficult is probably the right road. You know what I'm saying? Don't sell yourself out. Stay truthful. Stick to your integrity. Listen, y'all gonna come across tests, and then y'all gonna be like, oh my gosh, this is what Sticks is talking about. All those simple messages that you hear flying around, well, oh, you gotta stay true to yourself, know who you are. You're not gonna realize how deep those little quotes are until you're in a situation being tested, and you gotta live by that. Right? You got people who can offer you money to do this, right? Or to do something that's not good for you, right? Because y'all gotta understand, all of y'all are gonna be offered something, right, that's not good for you. But because it can have some type of security or some monetary gain or whatever, and you gotta realize that that's selling yourself out. And they're selling yourself out on many levels. We talk about, oh, people sold they soul, and then we go from the person who's at the 9-to-5 for 20 years who sold themselves out. Because you had a dream, you had a goal, and you never fulfilled yourself. You sold yourself out, meaning you sold your dreams for somebody else's dreams. And that's period. Y'all gotta believe in yourselves. Y'all gotta believe that what you want to manifest can manifest. People have to be awakened about the abilities that they have. And if you are truly a chosen one, then you know that whatever information that you're receiving, you have to help other people wake up. Because if you're just going to be a gatekeeper, then what is that? What is that? What is that? You're hearing people talk about, man, I just don't know why I'm so stuck. I don't know why I'm so stuck. And you have the answer. You know why they're stuck. You've heard you know that part of the spiritual journey, the part of the spiritual journey when you first start losing yourself. So why not help that person who's in the beginning of their spiritual journey, not understanding why they don't know themselves right now? That's because their whole reality is being stripped away from them. You know what I'm saying? And know who's worth helping and who's not worth helping. You can't save everybody, but if somebody is willing to get in the boat with you, then help them. Listen, bro, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Like, whatever it is, I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you've been thinking about investing, if you've been thinking about doing crypto, all that stuff, bro, do it. Y'all need to start freeing yourselves. And instead of manifesting, oh, I want this much money, I want this, and manifest freedom. Because that's what it is. We're focused on freedom right now. That's what we're all fighting for. That's what we're all fighting for. It don't matter what religion you are. It don't matter with this, no, with that. Freedom. For the ability for everybody to be themselves freely and do what they want freely. That is not in harm of people. Freedom. Now, how do you obtain freedom? By chasing the things that make you happy. When your heart says, I want to do this, then you got to follow that. So this is why I encourage everybody to start studying about stocks and investments and cryptos and things like that. Because whatever you can do to free yourself is what you should be working on. Because what people don't understand is that, like, listen, you got to go see the world. Until you see the world. And this is for me too, because that's my goal. You know what I'm saying? Until you see the world, until you've traveled, until you've gone out the way, we're not really free yet. We got to go experience other realms of this universe. We came here to experience as a human. So if we're going to experience as a human, then we got to experience. We got to be free. We got to step out of our comfort zone. So if you have been thinking about traveling, go travel, because this is a time of travel. You know what I'm saying? for whoever been trying to figure out, yo, I'm trying to figure out how to learn how to garden and stuff like that. Learn. I'm about to start learning agriculture and stuff like that, because y'all gotta even working out. I'm like, that's it, bro. It take working out serious, because you gotta do whatever you can to be your 100%. This is a new level. The sticks that y'all knew yesterday, the sticks that y'all knew in those old videos, this is a new sticks. This is a new sticks, right? And this new sticks, we're growing. So I'm trying to get everybody to hop into that new level that we've all been manifesting. That new level that we've all been manifesting. You know, and I'm not gonna lie, like, that whole shift woke me up. That shift woke me up, period. It really woke me up. And the reason why I say that is because that shift really taught me, like, you know, first of all, having willpower is a strong thing. You gotta have that willpower, and I'm gonna let you know where growth really comes in. Growth comes in when, let's talk about, like, working out, right? Let's talk about working out, right? And I'm gonna tell you the exact moment that growth starts to come in, right? So that moment when you're working out, you know, those first sets are like, okay, cool. But when you start getting to that set where it's like, that is the moment that you're growing, right? You want to know why? Because you're pushing through levels that are uncomfortable for you. Pushing levels that are uncomfortable for you. I want to see you be great. I want to see you be the best version, right? What does that best version of yourself look like? What does the best version of yourself look like? And be that, right? What is those habits that's going to create that level of peace for you, right? A lot of y'all have morning routines that are not it. You probably don't even got a routine, right? How are you setting yourself up for success? How are you setting yourself up to go where you need to go? Right? How do you become your higher self? Becoming your higher self is simply meditating and becoming one. Meditating and becoming one, and by observation. For observation, reflection. Through meditation, you're able to reflect and see the things that are crippling you. Through meditation and reflection, you're able to see the things that are stopping you from growing. Period. Stopping you from growing. Now, one thing I do want to say is that the moments that I took, so listen, the moments when you call yourself low, or the moments that you feel like, dang, bro, like, you just in that vibe of like, dang, bro, what's up, bro? Only in that moment, when you take that time out to be like, let me take a break. Let me just stop. Let me see what's not working. Those are the moments that you start to receive the answers, right? And I'm about to listen. We about to get deep, okay? So we about to start class. Class is in session, right? Send this link, send this live to your friends, because I'm about to start doing board talk, okay? Board talk. So what I'm about to show you is, what's up, Mary? What I'm about to show you is, I'm about to explain to you meditation, understanding how to get to that higher self, how to get to a healthier level, how to get, I'm about to just spill the beans, you feel me? And the things that I've learned from my spiritual journey. Now understand that I am just giving you my perspective and my teachings. Now what I say may not be right for you, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just telling you what's worked for me, right? Okay, cool. So, first of all, we need to talk about manifesting, right? We need to understand what manifesting is before we understand any other aspect of life, right? So there are different laws of the universe that we have to understand, okay? Law of attraction is one of them, okay? So let's just talk about manifesting and the basis of manifesting and what you need to know, okay? So this is why it's important to know what manifesting is. A lot of people are very sad about their life because it's not the way that they want it to be. Now, you have to realize that this world runs on laws. I upload the law. Listen, if you want me to upload the live, I upload the live on my YouTube. Just subscribe to me on YouTube, link in the bio, okay? So manifesting. This whole world runs on laws. So there is a universal law in the laws for the universe, right? So just like how we know gravity, the world is going to follow gravity. If I jump up, I'm going to fall down, period. Because gravity, right? So manifesting, which is law of attraction, is another law, meaning that it is proven, it is scientifically proven that you can create your reality, right? So it is scientifically proven that if you don't like the life that you have now, you can create another, right? And this is the thing. When you realize that, and one thing I want to say is that belief is the main thing of manifesting, right? And I'm going to explain to you something. When you realize that belief is the core of creating your reality and manifesting, right? As a kid, when you were born, you had such a strong imagination. And this is why I tell people, when you are a child, you are at your purest energy. You are the closest to the core, right? And if this is resonating for you, put the evil eye emoji, right? You realize that you were curious, you had an imagination, you were very present, right? So with this society, you have to realize that the way we were born is much like the way that we have to be, and much like the way that we need to be. But because when you become a child, they start programming you early, you start to lose your core self. So through that whole period of, from being in elementary school all the way up to you finally becoming an adult, you're learning a whole new way of life that is not really for you. So then when you get to that point of, okay, I'm on my own, then you start becoming in that process of unlearning all that stuff, right? So what I want to talk about with belief is that the system that you've been in, from school to work to college and all these things, have crippled your belief. They've crippled your belief because they've made you look at the word of realistic. My name is Styx River on YouTube. You can click the link in my bio to join my YouTube, right? They've crippled your belief by making you be realistic, right? They're like, oh, be realistic. Be realistic, right? But the truth of the reality is there is no such thing as real. So why isn't my dream realistic? And it's crazy because most of the time, the people that you hear saying be realistic, believe. The person that you see telling you to be realistic the most are teachers. Right? Teachers are telling you to be realistic. And you really think about it, right? The teachers are some of the most miserable people. Teachers who are not living their true path, right? Teachers who their purpose is not to teach. Who their purpose is to do something else, but they're teaching. And guess what they're teaching? They're teaching a system that isn't for you. You know what I'm saying? So now, Styx, how are they making me not believe in myself though? Right? Because when you realize what they've been doing, they've been programming you from the beginning. From having you ring bells and they let you know when you are supposed to eat. Honestly, that reminds me of how they tell us how to program our dogs or how to train our dogs. We train our dogs with bells. If you give them a bell, then they'll know this. They'll know that it's time to eat. They'll know that, right? So I'm like, dang, they've really been programming people. Then you realize you get to school and you see like there is no promotion of creativity. Exactly. They strip the imagination. There is no promotion of creativity. You're learning no real skills that you actually need, right? So because they're stripping the imagination, it's causing you not to believe. But as a kid, you believed everything. You believed everything, right? Now imagine when you were a kid, if you were being fed the right information, right? Imagine if as a kid you were being fed that whatever you believe, you want to happen can happen. Imagine if you were being fed that as a kid. What things would you amount to just in the first 10 years of your life if by 1, 2, and 3, I'm telling you, you can have whatever you want. Whatever you want to believe can happen. 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 Period. Right? So, one thing that I've learned from that is the true thing about manifesting and having anything you want is you have to believe. You have to believe, right? And this connects back to your imagination, right? Now, Sticks, how does this all connect with manifesting? Okay. The reason this connects with manifesting is because in order for you to create a reality, you have to believe in that reality. You have to believe that that reality can happen. You have to believe that this is something that you can have. You have to believe that you deserve it, because this connects to the same laws, Hermetic laws, right? Hermetic laws, if you know about Hermes, right? And this is all connected to one law. And this one law that is connected to is the law of mentalism. Now, what nobody wants to tell you is, because everybody would be like, what is the law of mentalism? What is the law of mentalism? It's crazy, because you will start to give people the secrets of all these higher people, and they'll be like, what is this? What is this? Not realizing that every single person that you look up to has the knowledge of Hermetics, and they're not telling you that. They're not telling you that they know what they know. You know what I'm saying? So, it's called the law of mentalism. You got to realize that you don't know everything that they know. They're not telling you everything that they know, right? So my job has been, whatever I learn, whenever I figure something out, I'm going to teach the people that want to listen, right? Because we're friends, we're family, right? So the law of mentalism is that all is mine, right? All is mine. This means that your mind is the key to all of this, right? Your mind is the key to all of this, right? This is why the first thing that they attack from you is your mind. They attacked your mind. And you got to understand that, why are they attacking my mind? Why are they trying to control my mind? Because your mind is what manifests. Your mind is what create realities, right? When you realize that a lot of your favorite artists have been using your energy to manifest, right? By programming them into your mind. Right? So they program you with the music, they program you with the movies, they program you with the TV shows, they program you with the radio. A lot of you guys are singing songs that you actually don't like, because they've understood that if this person hears a song 17 times, it will be programmed into their mind. Right? So you have to understand, just the same way that you can program a computer, you can program a mind. And you also have to understand that this whole time, like, really think about this. Really think about this. They are trying their hardest to recreate our mind. They are trying their hardest to take our consciousness that lives in our mind and recreate it technologically. Or electrical, or you know what I'm saying? Artificial intelligence and things like that. Your mind is the key to all of this. Think about this. And you got to understand, why do you think basketball coaches and football coaches and people who play chess, they tell you, oh, this is a mental game? Everything is mental. Every single task that you do, every single skill that you're trying to learn, what do they tell you? Oh, it's a mental thing. You go buy a course to figure out how to become a millionaire. The first thing they tell you is, oh, you got to get your mind right. Because your mind is what's going to enable you to achieve all the things that you want to achieve. How many times have you listened to your favorite, whoever the heck, and the first thing they say is, man, I just believed in myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to realize that. You got to realize that. So the all is mind, meaning your mind is what creates everything. Your thoughts is what creates everything, right? So you got to be able to choose the thoughts that you want to happen. This is a video game. This is The Sims, right? So if this is The Sims, you can choose exactly what you want to look like what, right? Now, here's the thing. You have to realize that different video games, things work a lot differently, right? So this is why I tell people, okay, cool, hold on, we gonna continue this, but I gotta elaborate on this. Okay? So the next thing that I want to talk about is continuing on with manifestation. The next thing that I want to talk about is connecting manifestation to meditation. I never said you are the mind. So they want to control your mind. So, but you are right. You are not the mind. You are right. So we have to understand that when it comes to using our mind, because our mind is a tool. Think about it. The laptops are created based off of our mind. The computers are created based off of our minds, from memory, from storage, from think about it. The files, the documenting, it's created based off of what our mind does. The recommendations of search, like auto suggestion, that is a thing of the mind also. They've taken all these things by studying us, studying our vessel, and studying what we've been equipped with, and they've recreated it on technological things, right? So when you realize, okay, cool, my mind is the key, is the generator to this whole video game. My mind is the battery, the motherboard to this whole thing. So what do I need to do? You have to program your mind to work for you, right? And also you have to strengthen your spiritual alignment. You have to strengthen your spiritual journey through this vessel, right? But the way that you start to really control this mind and program this mind is through affirmations, right? Through visualization, through imagination, right? So this is why you have to strengthen your frequency and raise your vibration, right? Because by raising your vibration, you're going to allow yourself to manifest even quicker, right? So this is why it is important to meditate. So a lot of people don't, you know what, I think I spelled that wrong. I probably spelled that wrong. But listen, a lot of people don't really realize the true strength of meditation. I definitely spelled that wrong, right? Okay. Yeah, I spelled it right. Okay. So here's what I want to tell y'all. You think, oh, when people tell you, oh, meditate, you have this preconceived notion in your head about meditation. You think, oh, they telling me to calm down, they telling me to, you know what I'm saying? But when you really sit down and break down what meditation is, right? Meditation is the ability, right? And meditation has multiple definitions, right? Now, let me tell you, meditation is the ability to get in tune, to get in alignment. Meditation has the ability to do multiple things, right? It's like a practice that has multiple benefits. It can help you manifest. It can help you calm yourself. It can help you calm your anxiety. It can help you receive messages. It can connect you to your spirit guides. It can do all of these things, right? So the first thing that you want to do is have intention, right? Have intention. So this is why I say meditation is really important when it comes to your manifestations, okay? So first of all, when you are manifesting and using meditation allows you to clear your mind, right? To give you a clean workspace for you to manifest. Because a lot of times people don't realize that your thoughts manifest. It's just the thoughts that you entertain the most manifest, really, truly. It's a filtering process. The thoughts that you entertain the most will manifest. So By having a meditation where you're clearing your thoughts, you're letting the universe know intentionally what it is that I want, right? So you go ahead, you do your meditation, and you allow yourself to clear your thoughts, right? Now you're manifesting, you're visualizing, and it's easier to visualize when you're in that meditation because you're allowing yourself to raise yourself to a frequency. You're in a point that you're just in a higher frequency. So when you're in higher frequency, it's easier for you to attract, because it's attraction, right? So when you are attracting something, you have to match that frequency. And think about it. If I have a walkie-talkie and you have a walkie-talkie, we have to turn to the same frequency in order to talk to each other. Or else you're going to think I don't exist on that walkie-talkie until you tune to the frequency, right? It's the same thing. Think about it, how some sounds you can't hear because it is out of the frequency of your hearing. Now, it's the same way with your manifestations. Your manifestations are at a certain frequency. That's why they tell you, you have to assume you're the person that you want to be in order to have it. That's a key. That's not no fake it till you make it. Oh, this is my motivation. No. Think about that gym. You have to have the same frequency as your manifestation in order to have it. So how do I have that same frequency? By vibing at that frequency. Well, how do I vibe at that frequency? By being that frequency. The law of assumption definitely works. It definitely works. Now understand that there is a period of time where, in the beginning, you're going to feel like, oh, but that's not, you're going to doubt yourself. But guess what? That's why you have meditation. You go back to the meditation to allow your breathing to remove these thoughts, or to at least let them pass and not judge, right? You have to literally go through that rebirth process. You have to delete your old self. That's why I said in the beginning of this live, I am not the old sticks that you once knew. Because you have to delete your old self in order for you to have that new self. Right? So, and the way that you're supposed to think is like, okay, so for example, let's say you want to buy a new house. Don't worry, I put the lives on my YouTube, so subscribe to my YouTube if you want to watch this live or the whole live, okay? So let's say you want to buy a new house. You need to go above and beyond to manifest that, because you have to realize that spiritual work is what creates the physical. The all is mind, meaning the internal is what creates the external. The internal is what creates the external. Think about it. Think about this. Every single thing that is in front of you was manifested by somebody. Meaning somebody had to say, you know what? I want to be able to create a product that people can write on, like a board or something. And then guess what? Their manifestations created that business that created that. Somebody manifested the ability to create the house that you're in right now. Think about that. Somebody manifested the product that you're on right now, the Android or the iPhone or the tablet or the iPad. Somebody had to manifest that. So when you realize, oh my gosh, you're right. Everything is a manifestation. So why haven't you been creating? Have you realized that this whole time they've been trying to take your ability to create? Because guess what? If you don't create, they're going to steal your energy and create with it. If you've watched The Matrix, you'll see that this system is trying to suck you dry of your own energy. Suck you dry of your own energy. Why? Because your energy is what creates. And if you watch The Matrix, you'll see in the movie when he's pulling the thing out of his brain. He's pulling the thing out of his brain. He sees they're growing human beings in this movie. They're growing human beings and they're sucking the energy from these human beings. They want to turn you into batteries, basically. You're basically batteries. Our organs are expensive. Our melanin is expensive. You know what I'm saying? So, what I want you to understand is that when it comes to manifesting, you truly have to visualize. If I can tell you the one secret is to visualize. They want to kill your imagination, because if you have no imagination, you can't visualize. You can't see where you want to be. So you have to strengthen that skill of visualization. You have to see it, because if you can see it, you can be it. Right? And understand this, right? Pete, this is how it works. You start to do the law of assumption. You start to visualize. You start to see, oh, okay, I need to see myself as this. Okay, you start seeing yourself. Okay, cool. The next week, you hit a milestone or a goal, and it makes you feel good. You're like, ooh, I feel good. Like, I can't believe I actually hit that goal. You see how you're now much more closer to feeling like that is actually your life? Because if you read The Alchemist says, when you want something bad, the universe will conspire to give it to you. The universe will conspire to give it to you. And that's a fact. That's a fact. And please make sure y'all subscribe to me on YouTube if you're liking the content, and follow me on Instagram. I've set my purpose to consistently share spiritual information that can help people, because you got to understand that we all have puzzle pieces all around the world, right? Right now, I'm a puzzle piece for you. You've been asking yourself, yo, what is it that I need to know? What is it that I got to do? What is it? And the universe said, yo, Sticks, these are some messages that I need you to put out. Please put them out. And guess what? That's why they're connecting with you. Because guess what? We've known each other before. We've seen each other before. Whatever it is that you think you resonate with me, it's because I am you. We are all the same. We are all the same. And that's another thing. Listen, that's another thing. You have to realize that in order to get to your highest potential of spirituality and consciousness, you have to let go of that ego. You have to let go of that ego, because guess what? When you keep that ego, you're going to consistently think that you are outside of the universe. You're going to be like, well, no, I want to connect to my individuality. I'm different. I'm different from everybody else. I'm different. I'm not like none of these people. I'm not like none of these people, right? You're going to sit, and that's your ego talking, because your ego wants to be outside of everybody. Your ego wants to be better than everybody. Your ego wants to do this. But when you realize that, when you get rid of that ego, you realize, wow, I am actually the creator. And because I am the creator, I can create, because I am the creator. No. Listen, for sure, I definitely understand what you mean by not let go of the ego. But I'm talking about, you're talking about this plane, being physical. I'm talking about becoming immortal. Because when you become immortal, there is no darkness. There is no darkness. I'm not talking, see, look, y'all are talking about on this physical plane of duality. You have to realize that when you start awakening and you start reaching other levels of consciousness, when you leave this physical plane, there is no such thing as duality no more. There is no such thing as duality. Duality only lives on this plane. On this plane. You know what I mean? I'm getting a little bit deeper than that. But you are right. You are right. And I'm not going to say that you're wrong, because you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And make sure y'all go ahead and check out my crystal shop. Link in the bio. Link in the bio. Check out the crystal shop. I have beautiful crystals. I remember somebody asked me, do I think crystals work? I know crystals work, right? Because guess what? You know that plants heal. You know that, right? This natural earth produces healing things for us, right? So when you realize, okay, cool, plants, everything has a frequency. Everything has a vibration, right? Everything has a vibration. So these plants have higher vibrations. They feed us. They heal us. These crystals also have high vibrations, because guess what? They're feeding off and they're releasing healing vibrations, you know? And one thing I want to tell you too is, like, if you've ever, like, listen, if you've ever questioned crystals, I'm about to put you on to something. And after I tell you this, you can Google it and you're going to be like, all right, Stacey, you got it. Okay, cool. You ready? Are you listening? Okay, cool. Crystals are actually in your iPhones, in your radios, in your computers, in your TVs, because they create electricity. They create electric currents, especially clear quartz. They don't tell you that. They make memes about crystals. They be like, oh, look at these people playing with their rocks and stuff like that. But they don't realize that crystals is literally what's powering a lot of y'all electricity. Right? Crystals is literally powering y'all electricity, right? Exactly. So, for example, let me tell you how I use crystals, right? I meditate with crystals. I know for a fact that, so look, I have an this is lapis. I have lapis on my website. It's not false. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. I told you to look it up for a reason, right? So lapis, you got to remember that the colors too, they represent the chakras. They represent the chakras, right? So lapis helps with physical and psychic attacks, right? I'm on a live. I'm just showing you how I'm thinking. I'm on a live with over 100 people. You don't know what energy is being sent out to you. You have to realize that when you get higher in frequency, when you get higher in vibration, you become more sensitive to energy because you become aware of it, right? So what I'm telling you is, right, you know how when you become aware of a certain car, you start to see it more? Well, when you become aware of frequencies, you start to feel them more, right? You become more aware of it, and you're like, whoo, the energy in here feels off, because you know what it feels like. To my people who are empaths, protect yourself. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Protect yourself, right? So go ahead and go get you a crystal. And I'm letting you know now, for anybody who's been on my live and they know what's up with crystals, my crystal shop sells out very fast because all my crystals are ethically sourced, period. Ethically sourced. Ethically sourced. All my crystals are real, coming straight out the mountain. So make sure y'all go ahead and check out the crystal shop. I'll show y'all what's up. But listen, I'm gonna keep telling y'all about it. Like when you wake up, you really have to realize you gotta be careful with your frequency. You're also gonna see that when you wake up, you're not gonna hang out with a lot of people because you're gonna be very aware of your frequency. You're gonna be like, I can't talk to them. I can't hang out with them. I'm not trying to go there. I'm not trying to do that, because you understand, yo, they are gonna mess with my frequency. They're gonna hurt me. They're gonna, you know what I'm saying? So when you realize that, get you some evil eyes. I'm gonna have some evil eyes coming too, but look, get you an evil eye. Oh, wrong one. Get you an evil eye. Protect yourselves. Protect yourself, because y'all gotta understand, the battle is not physical. The battle is not physical. The battle is mental, because all is mind. When they get inside of your mind, it's over, right? So let me tell you something. Let me tell you what you can use for protection. Let me tell you what you can use for protection, right? So first of all, I told y'all clear quartz is one of the strongest crystals ever. Strongest crystals ever. Clear quartz is the one that is in your technology, right? Well, let me tell you about black tourmaline. If you are going to get a crystal that protects you, get black tourmaline. Get black tourmaline. Get black tourmaline, right? And after I say this, it's probably gonna sell out. So I really recommend you go get it fast. You can get black tourmaline from the link in my bio. But this one that I have here is called Tourmaline Quartz. It does the best of both jobs, right? Make sure y'all get Palo Santo. I don't got Palo Santo on my website, but make sure y'all go get that. Go get Palo Santo. Make sure y'all are getting anything to protect y'all energy, because your energy is very important. This is called Tourmaline Quartz. Tourmaline Quartz, or black tourmaline. Black tourmaline. Black tourmaline, link in my bio. Black tourmaline, link in my bio, right? So here's the thing about black crystals. What you got to understand is black crystals, they take negative energy and they transmute it to positive energy, right? So here you are seeing black tourmaline and clear quartz together, right? There's going to be a few crystals I'm going to tell you. If you are just starting your crystal journey, let me put you on. Let me put you on. let me put you on, right? Listen to me and hear me out, because I'm trying to tell you, let me put you on because I'm trying to tell you what you need to protect yourself and what you can do, right? I have elephants in front of my house, right? I have elephants in front of my house. Elephants, putting elephants in front of your house, in the front of your door, is a good way to protect your energy too, right? So cool. This is another quartz. This is another quartz. This is another quartz that I have on my website. This is another quartz that I have. This is a tower. Now, the thing about towers is towers are actually from ancient Egypt. They're called either obelisk or obelisk. I apologize if I'm butchering the name, right? I'm giving you history. Okay? Pay attention. Towers are very important. So, in ancient Egypt, these towers were the ones that were built from quartz. And because they built it from quartz, they would have these sit in like little tunnels of water, right? And these are what would create that current. The sun energy would touch the point of the clear quartz tower like this, and it will start to create energy. Look this up, right? Think about it. Why do you think at the Washington Monument they have one of these? Think about it. Why do they have this as a Washington Monument? They stole it from ancient Egypt, or they got it, or they were inspired from ancient Egypt, right? So make sure y'all go. See, y'all are selling me out right now. See, I'm like, listen, bro, all I'm saying is I'm trying to tell people, get it before it sells out. But period, all I'm saying is, if you're going to get you crystals, get you black tourmaline, get you amethyst. Now, the reason why I say get you amethyst, for every single sign, I've looked up, okay, what's the best crystal for this sign? What's the best crystal for that sign? Every single sign always said amethyst, because amethyst is going to help you with your intuition. Amethyst is going to help you with your anxiety. Amethyst is going to help you with the mental part. Amethyst is for your third eye chakra, right? So meditating with amethyst on top of your head will allow you to receive that frequency of that amethyst, because it connects with the third eye chakra. If you think it's fake, I don't care, bro. I don't care, because listen, I know what's working for me, and all I'm doing is just sharing that with y'all. Period. I'm not telling you this because I think this is fun, because I think these are cute. I'm not telling you that. You feel me? Go get you some amethyst. Check out the link in my bio. A lot of y'all always ask me, yo, how I know crystals are fake, bro. Listen, bro, you want to get real crystals? Just go to my shop. Period. Just go to my shop. You don't have to worry about all of that. You look at my crystals, you look at everybody else's crystals, they're so much more cheaper than everybody else's. Period, right? So let me tell you and let me put you on, right? If you are a beginner, you have no crystals, get you amethyst, get you black tourmaline, or get you clear quartz, right? Get those three, right? Or even get tiger's eye, because there are 7 crystals that are like the main crystals, right? Let's say you're trying to manifest money. And wealth. Green aventurine. It literally looks like money, the color of money. Green aventurine. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, I had to repeat it because I'm letting y'all know facts. I don't collect crystals. I don't buy crystals if I thought that they didn't work. Like, really think about that. You know what I'm saying? I've studied it. I've learned the science behind them. And we all know everything has a frequency. So if I engage in something, I'm going to be at that frequency. Just like when people go to the club, they engage in that frequency, right? So when I work with this crystal, I'm engaging in that frequency. So green aventurine is a great crystal for prosperity and abundance, right? Also have orange calcite. This orange calcite was really good for cancers. That's the last I remember seeing that. Orange calcite was really good for cancers, right? Somebody says sounds like some kind of voodoo. What you have to understand is that magic is real whether you believe in it or not. Right? This is not voodoo. You have to realize that at the end of the day, the people that you look up to do magic themselves. You just didn't think that. They do magic on you, but you didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? But I have one more orange calcite. I don't even know if somebody already bought it, right? But I only have one more. And the reason why I say I don't know if somebody bought it is because there's orders coming in and I don't know if, you know what I'm saying? But y'all got to realize that magic is real regardless. Right? So magic is like a knife. Manifesting is magic. Manifesting is magic. Think about it. You're taking something from your mind and you're saying, I want to make this reality, and it becomes reality. It becomes reality, right? So, like I said, go ahead and go get you lapis. Hold on. Let me get my laptop. I'm about to put y'all on. Let me put y'all on, right? Let me tell you exactly what you need. Right? So, orange calcite. That's the orange one I got. I'm about to put you on. What crystals are good for Leo placements? This one, orange calcite, I just looked it up. It says this is good for Cancers and Leos. The element is fire. The element is fire. Right? So it literally says, orange calcite is a spiritual stone linked to the realms of higher consciousness, and it will facilitate meditation or rituals designed to expand your awareness and your spiritual growth. It is often used for channeling and for astral travel and out-of-body experiences. It can allow the soul to remember experiences when it returns to the physical body after such trance work. Meaning that if you are a person who lucid dreams, if you are a person who travels when they're meditating, bro, this is the crystal for you. Especially if you are a Leo, especially if you are a Cancer. Orange calcite. I have one more left. Make sure y'all get it. I don't know. They're playing with me right now. Right? So, I'm about to put y'all on, right? And I'm telling y'all right now, because last time I was on live, y'all was like, oh, I'm checking out, and when I checked out, it sold out. Because I tried to tell you. While y'all over here looking at the comments, somebody is seeing what I'm saying and going into the shop and ordering it. By the time you get there, it's gone. Like real stuff. This is called orange calcite. How you gonna tell me it's not for Cancer? Look. It's for Cancer. It says it right here. I'm about to show y'all. Look. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Come on now. Authenticity, baby. That's what I live on. Right? Cool. So, this is one crystal. This is sugar quartz. What I told y'all, straight off of the mountain. Let me tell y'all what this doing, what sign is for. Sugar quartz. Right? For my people who are manifesting money, I'm going to give y'all the crystals for money, though. Let me give you the crystals for money. The crystals for money is pyrite. I have these on my shop. The crystals for money is pyrite. The crystals for money is green aventurine. And it's also moonstone. Those are the 3 crystals that I have on my shop that are for money. Right? So, pyrite, moonstone, and green aventurine. Those are the crystals for money. Okay, so sugar quartz. Let me show you. This is sugar quartz. This is... y'all can't even see it. Hold on. This is sugar quartz. It's getting whitewashed. This is sugar quartz. Right? Crystals for Aquarius, I got you. Right? So... And if you go on my website, each crystal is going to tell you, listen, on my website, it tells you which crystal does what and what sign is for, right? So I'm going to go to the sugar quartz, right? And on my website, it literally says, right? And each crystal that I put on this website, I work with. That's the reason why it's on the website, because I work with these crystals, right? So, sugar quartz are crystals that are known to attract all good things at home when you bring them with you. Also, they are essential for couples, families, friends, and colleagues. They're capable of bringing positive energy that may influence how you deal with other people, as well as how you're going to handle complications. If you are somebody who works over at home, over the phone, have this on your desk. The sugar crystals usually combine so well with most of the crystals and stones. They bring harmony, equilibrium, peace in life. They also increase knowledge. They enhance the intellect. And they also help you with your intuitive awareness. So allowing you to be even more aware, right? Tiger's eye. So somebody said, what's a good crystal for Taurus? Tiger's eye. The reason why I say a good crystal for Taurus is tiger's eye is because this tiger's eye is going to allow y'all to be very focused. For people who are focused on a goal. For people who are focused on, yo, I'm trying to get this, I'm trying to get this, I'm trying to get to this bag, I'm trying to get to this. Get you tiger's eye. Tiger's eye is going to keep you concentrated. Tiger's eye is going to keep you focused. Tiger's eye is going to keep you where you need to be. Focus, 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 focus. Yes, crystals do leave you when it's over. Like when you've done working with that crystal, is, you know what I'm saying? So, good crystals for Sagittarius. I got you. Make sure y'all check out the crystal shop, because y'all are going to, I'm telling you right now, you're going to check the crystal shop and then you're going to be upset because it's sold out. And then you're going to be like, you over here thinking cap. Then you go to the website, you see sold out. You're trying to buy this crystal, now it says sold out. And it's like, I told y'all. And then then you be like, Stinks, hurry up and put it on the website. I'm like, bro, I'm tired. I'm tired, bro. Good crystals for Pisces. Let's do Pisces. Bro, tell them. Too simple J. Tell them. Please tell them. Best crystals for Pisces. Amethyst. Tiger's eye. Amethyst and tiger's eye. It says amethyst and tiger's eye. Amethyst and tiger's eye. Good crystals for Virgos. Amethyst, tiger's eye was for Pisces. Crystals for Virgo. And then also remember that if you are, you see, they already selling out. She said, they already said it. So for Virgos, they have, it says fluorite, amazonite, and lapis. So this is lapis. This is lapis. This is good for Virgos. Lapis. Also it says moonstone. Moonstone 2. All right. Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, it says blue lace, agate, amethyst, and jade. Leos, already told y'all, for Leos, go ahead and get you orange calcite. There is one more though, so I don't know, it probably already sold out. But let me just tell you what else. Tiger's eye is also really good for the Leos, grounding energy, because y'all, yeah, I reminded y'all to get black tourmaline. I told y'all, go ahead and get the black tourmaline. Get the black tourmaline. What's sold out? See? What's sold out? The orange calcite, somebody already got it? I still have moonstone. I still have amethyst. I have blink tourmaline, pink tourmaline. The orange calcite should... Oh, dang. I told y'all. Hold on. Let me make sure. Because somebody probably did just get it. I told y'all. See, somebody did get it. I told y'all. Ain't nobody want to listen. I told y'all. It's like 30 people on the site right now. I told y'all, go get the crystals before somebody get it. They ain't want to listen. See, I apologize, because I hate telling y'all to get something and it's gone. But one thing that I know isn't gone, I went and bought mine. See, you got yours. You listen. See, this is what I'm telling y'all. So look, get y'all the black tourmaline though. This is called Tourmaline Quartz. Tourmaline Quartz. The reason why I say this one is better than black tourmaline, because this is clear quartz and black tourmaline. I'm gonna tell y'all the signs, don't worry. But this is called Tourmaline Quartz. Get you Tourmaline Quartz. This is how mine looks. I'm gonna show y'all my personal version. So my personal version is in my pocket. This is my personal version. I like mine's like a spear. Tourmaline Quartz, right? And let me tell you what Tourmaline Quartz does. Tourmaline. Tourmaline Quartz. Okay, cool. So, Tourmaline Quartz, it says the chakras is third eye, zodiac Capricorn, element earth, typical colors, clear with needle-like crystals of black. So it basically helps you balance the opposites. So my Aries, my fire signs, my air signs, this is the sign. This is for you. This is for you because y'all need the most grounding. Y'all need the most grounding. So look, Tourmaline Quartz is basically black tourmaline and clear quartz, right? So this is a powerful shield stone. This is a powerful shield stone. Depending on the desired intent of the wearer, can amplify and return negative energy. So it's like another evil eye. This crystal right here is like another type of evil eye that you can use, right? So anybody that tries to do spells on you, anybody that's trying to throw negative energy at you, this is going to take that energy and repel it back, right? So it says it's like a mirror spell. It can also convert negative energy into positive energy for the wearer. An effective grounding stone, Tourmaline Quartz, strengthens the body's energy field against external evasion. So this is why I said my empath. If you are an empath, this is going to give you like a shield of armor energetically, because you got to realize things can still penetrate you energetically. So this is going to protect you energetically, right? So it says it basically takes away people's external invasions. It's also a great crystal for problem solving. It helps you get rid of habits that are basically destructive, right? Helps you release tension. It helps you liberate and become powerful. So yeah, man, it helps you with shadow work. This is a good shadow work crystal. This is a good shadow work, and it also helps to detoxify your body. It also helps to detoxify your body. Now, somebody say, how do you spell that? The best way to go get this crystal is to just click on the link in the bio and scroll. When you click, so click the link in my bio, click Crystal Shop, and then just scroll up. Just scroll up. But it's called Black Tourmaline Quartz. Black Tourmaline Quartz, right? Black Tourmaline Quartz. Now, let's talk about green aventurine. Let's talk about green aventurine, because I actually have a green aventurine necklace, and whenever I'm doing stuff with money, or I'm doing stuff with like, oh, I'm investing or something like that, I wear my green aventurine. I'm a trader, right? I day trade and stuff like that. So I wear my aventurine when I'm doing investments, when I'm doing all that stuff, green aventurine, right? And y'all might be thinking I'm crazy, but my mom literally be catching me walking around with these crystals, or me laying down these crystals on my head, and I'm like, yeah, mom, yeah, I got you. Crystal on my head, crystal, you know what I'm saying? So green aventurine. So green aventurine is for Aries and Leo. Green aventurine, Aries and Leo, element earth, vibration number 3. So if you are life path number 3, the colors are green, right? So creativity, imagination, independence, prosperity, calmness, career success, balance, heals circulation, and heals congestion. Aventurine is a stone of prosperity. Listen, bro, I'm putting y'all on the game. I don't care what nobody say, because look, let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. A lot of people be like, oh, crystals and this and this and that. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. This right here, that's Drake's post. Drake posted that. Drake posted that. You want to know what that is? That's pyramids that have crystals inside of them. He says, sit by some good energy tonight. This man has lots of these. And then y'all be thinking that they not onto that. But they're on that, and they're not telling you that. That's their secret. They're using the magic of the earth. That's their secret. And you're thinking that they're not telling you this, or you're thinking that they're not about that. And it's just because they're not showing you their personal life and their practices. Y'all think, bro, I'm telling you, from Jay-Z to Drake to Janae to all of them, they take this spiritual stuff seriously, but you don't. And you're wondering why they're successful and you're not. Because spirituality is what creates success. Spirituality is what creates abundance. Exactly, right? So, y'all can go ahead and say, oh, crystals, 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 crystals. Yes, if crystal, listen, every crystal is going to work even if it's not your sign. But getting a crystal for your sign that basically means that this crystal is going to work for you even more. Period. You know what I'm saying? But look, green aventurine, right? Aventurine is a stone of prosperity. It reinforces leadership qualities and decisiveness, promotes compassion and empathy, encourages perseverance, meaning that even times when you feel like you don't want to keep going, this stone is going to help you. And I'm telling you right now, these things are selling out right now. I wish y'all could see my screen. And I'm telling you to go get it. People are buying it for a reason because they know what's up. I stand on authenticity. Period. So what I'm telling you is my truth. From what has worked for me. If it doesn't work for you, I'm just telling you what has worked for me. Period. You see how many followers I have. My followers are only a representation of my manifestations working. That's all. That's all the followers are. The followers are a representation of my manifestations working. Right? So, and everything that I've learned is from studying, from reading, right? Y'all don't want to know my bookshelf. I just bought a bookshelf. My bookshelf is completely filled already. And I'm like, bruh, I gotta buy another bookshelf. I'm invested into making myself a better person. I'm invested into making myself a happier and more successful person. Period. And guess what? The way of me giving back is by spreading that information, because I ain't no gatekeeper, right? So let's go back to green aventurine, like I said. Aventurine, and by the way, I have the ability to do Reiki. So the reason why you see the crystals are on what hand? The hand of the tattoo. This hand of tattoo is sacred geometry, right? Everything I do is very intentional. So when I do my crystal work, I'm putting my crystal in this hand, right? Because y'all got to understand, your body absorbs these energies. So feed your body positive energies. Start working on becoming vegan. Take yourself serious, right? So it encourages perseverance. Aventurine relieves stammers and severe neurosis. It stabilizes one's state of mind, stimulates perception and enhances creativity, aids in seeing alternatives and possibilities, calms anger and irritation, promotes feelings of well-being. Aventurine balances male-female energy. It encourages regeneration of the heart, protects against environmental pollution. Aventurine benefits the thymus gland and nervous system. It balances blood pressure and stimulates. You know, those basically healing stuff, right? For the body. And here's another thing that I want to tell y'all. Every single system that you see, like a whole system, they've learned everything from Egypt, right? And check this out. So, Egypt is the founder of all this spirituality, right? And their jewelry was made out of straight crystals. And you know what crystals they used? Lapis. Look. You see that ring? Lapis. That's because they understood everything was about intention. Everything was about, you know what I'm saying? Everything was about how can we use these things to protect us? Like they also had red granite. This is how intentional ancient Egyptian was. They would use red granite and put that in the base of their pyramids, right? Let me tell you the benefits of red granite. And you can look this up. Red granite is what they would use. Red granite is what they would use for their pyramids at the base. And they would use this for protection, right? So granite is believed, I'll tell you about Aquarius. Granite is believed to help your health, energy, and overall situation. Granite is associated with strength and can be worn as a talisman to strengthen your hair, muscles, and bones. Granite is also associated with abundance and protection. Everything they did was very intentional. So crystals for Aquarius. I got y'all. The one crystal I do know for Aquarius is amethyst. It says amethyst, pyrite, rose quartz, and labradorite. I have labradorite on my website, and labradorite. Right? And let me talk about labradorite, because I have some crystals that people are sleeping on that they don't know is actually really good for you, right? Like Amazonite, right? So Amazonite, let me show y'all Amazonite. Where did it go? Okay, so here's Amazonite. This is Amazonite. Amazonite has like, hold on. Amazonite is blue and it has a little bit of a silver tech. You see that silver on it? Has a little bit of a silver on it. Let me tell you what it does. So Amazonite is said to have a soothing effect on the nervous system. See, no, I'm not even giving it the, I ain't even give it the benefit of the doubt. Amazonite. I said library on your website is beautiful. Oh, if you're talking about the round one, that already sold out. It sold out literally the next day. The Caribbean Calcite sold out the next day. Like, and I'd be like, bruh, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So, let me show you what Amazonite does. So that's what I'm trying to put y'all on, because a lot of people, I don't want y'all just buying crystals because they're pretty. Buy crystals for what they do for you. Okay? Okay. Alright, so let's go. So basically, Amazonite. So Amazonite is a throat chakra. I restock every week. Amazonite is not restock. I get new crystals every week. So Amazonite is a throat chakra stone. Amazonite invites you to test out clear communication. For my Aquarius, get you some Amazonite, because y'all don't know how to communicate. Alright? If you are a person who struggles to speak your truth or to tell people when somebody's doing you wrong, or where do you buy your crystals from? I have a vendor. My vendor goes out and mines their crystals, and period. You know what I'm saying? But if you feel like you aren't able to place your boundaries, if you feel like you're not able to speak up for yourself and say, hey, this is wrong, this is how you're making me feel, get you Amazonite. I have Amazonite right here because guess what? I'm speaking. So, and I have my desk right here where I make music, right? So, this is a raw crystal. This is a raw crystal. This is raw. So, on my desk, I have carnelian, I have amethyst, and I have Amazonite. I have the amethyst to be able to intuitively hear what I need to be creating, and I have Amazonite so I'm able to express it, right? So, it invites you to move out from fear and the shadow of judgment and step into the light. Whatever expectations others place upon you are nowhere near as important as the truth of your own heart. Amazonite is able to bring clarity and authenticity to the soul. It also helps you to take a spiritual leap to open your mind and heart to infinite possibilities. So, this crystal is it says it's linked to Virgo. Those who have Virgo as their star signs are commonly hardworking, reliable, patient, and kind, but can tend to be a little on the shy side and veer into overthinking their every move, which in turn can lead to layers of self-doubt that need to be slaughtered away. Virgos are known for having a harsh inner judge while they bring their gentle touch to the relationship with others. Being a stone that encourages kindness and seedling and growth of self-respect, Amazonite helps to bring out that much-needed balance. So, this is the crystals for Virgos. This is the great crystal for Virgos, right? This is a very, very good crystal for Virgos. Right? Let's talk about Labradorite. Let's talk about Labradorite. Labradorite. Scorpio, I got you. Let me just talk about Labradorite real quick. Okay, so cool. So I have Labradorite on my website. This is a secret gem that's on my website that not a lot of people know about, right? So get it before they start realizing, oh, that's the one Six was talking about. Da 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 da. Okay, cool. So it says Labradorite is a stone of mysticism, right? So the healing properties is it's a stone of transformation, a stone of courage. It's a healing stone, right? Basically, it connects to the throat chakra, a tool of communication, and also the third eye. So it connects you to the spiritual world. This crystal I sleep with. So because I'm a person that lucid dreams a lot, I put this crystal under my bed, not under my bed, under my pillow, and I sleep with this crystal, right? So it helps you to see the line between earth and the line between the spiritual realm, right? So it basically also to help you stay authentic, helps you with the dream realm. It also helps you communicating, showing that clarity. It helps you to empower yourself. It allows you to align with your higher purpose, externally, internally. This is a crystal for, why is it doing that? It also helps with stress and anxiety. It also helps with stress and anxiety. And for this, let's see, what zodiac is this for? So it says that this is Pisces. This is connected to Pisces. This is connected to Pisces. This is connected to Pisces. Okay, cool. This is connected to Pisces. We said Libra. All right, cool. Crystals for Libra. One good crystal for Libra is this one, the Tourmaline Quartz. The reason, what's connected to Pisces? Labradorite. Now, the reason why I say this is a good crystal for Libras is because this is going to help you stay balanced. So crystals that are black and white, so like zebra jasper and like crystals that have like that black and white are really good for Libras, because us Libras, we are very balanced. You have to be able to balance your light and the dark. Right? So you want to get crystals that keep you balanced, because us Libras, the moment that we don't feel balanced, we feel like we out of, you know what I'm saying? We out of whack. You know what I'm saying? So, the crystals for Libras is Tiger's Eye, Labradorite. So Labradorite is also good for Libras, and Tiger's Eye, and clear quartz. That's what I said. You can get this one, or you can get this quartz for Libra. For Aquarius, I already told y'all, Aquarius is good. Amethyst. Amethyst is good for Aquarius. Amethyst is good for Aquarius. Crystals for Taurus, green aventurine and Tiger's Eye. Green aventurine, Tiger's Eye, and moonstone. And all these crystals, you can get this in the link in my bio. Click Crystal Shop. Click Crystal Shop. Right, so what other crystal? Chrysocola. We're going to talk about Chrysocola. Chrysocola. People don't know about Chrysocola. Chrysocola. Come on, hold on. We're going to talk about Chrysocola. So, Chrysocola is another crystal that I have. It's like a green kind of looking crystals, right? I already told y'all. So the crystals for green. So the reason why I said these crystals are for Taurus is because green aventurine, yes, my crystals are ethically sourced. Green aventurine is you're very money driven. So this green aventurine is gonna help you attract more of that money energy. Tiger's Eye is going to keep you focused and grounded, because you Taurus are already driven, but this Tiger's Eye is gonna allow you to be even more driven. You know what I'm saying? He said, y'all better Google these signs. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? So look, it says Chrysocola is good for Taurus, Gemini, and Virgo. Taurus, Gemini, and Virgo for Chrysocola. It says that Chrysocola is for tranquility, serenity, peace, subconscious wisdom, intuition, patience, acceptance, tolerance, unconditional love, calmness, meditation, honest, hope, intimacy, gentleness, and sensitivity. Chrysocola calms, cleanses, and re-energizes all chakras. All chakras. It draws out guilt, heals heartache, and increases the capacity to love. So because Chrysocola is mostly green, it's going to help with the heart chakra, right? It also helps you to have that confidence, right? And it helps you to enhance your personal power and inspire creativity. Yep. And it's called Chrysocola, raw Chrysocola. I wanted to show y'all my notebook too. This is my new notebook, y'all. I got this on the website too. So this, a lot of y'all don't know, but I have a song called On the Inside. And On the Inside is a spiritual song that blew up on TikTok. And in the first few words of the song, I says, have you ever spoken something into reality and it happens? So that's why I basically put the intention that this book, I manifest everything. So the intention that I put on this book is I made it a manifestation book. So imagine manifesting in this book that has the intention of this book is for manifesting, right? Like, come on, bro. Fire, bro. This is on the link in my bio. But Yeah, man. I'm just putting y'all on, and I even have selenite too. I forgot to tell you about selenite. Let me tell you about selenite. So, selenite is a popular crystal when it comes to cleansing. So, if you want to know how to cleanse your other crystals, you can use selenite, right? So, it's going to cleanse your crystals. It's going to clean your home office. It's going to cleanse the energy in there, right? It dispels negative energy, meaning it chops away at that negative energy, right? And it enhances clarity, focus, and creates calm in any space. It is said that selenite opens channels into other worlds. It enhances team spirit, groups, and organizations. So it's a great crystal to have in work environments. So it cleanses and purifies its environment, clears negative energy, cleanses and charges other crystals. Self-cleansing, it calms properties. Its calming properties makes it ideal for meditation and spiritual work. Perfect crystal for basically home, and it also calms nightmares. Oh, snap. It calms nightmares. But yeah, man. And make sure y'all join my Patreon. On my Patreon, I basically teach a lot about spirituality. It's a lot of things that I can't speak about. So like, if you're into like conspiracy theories and you're into like real deep spiritual stuff that like, you know, I recommend going to the Patreon, because last time I tried to speak about some heavy hitter stuff, they was like, we gonna block you, right? So Patreon is basically, so I have this thing called Styx's Mystery School. Styx's Mystery School is basically where I'm teaching sacred geometry. I'm teaching about ancient texts. So a lot of people don't know about the ancient spirituality of Egypt. And the reason why I teach ancient Egypt spirituality from Egypt is because every single religion that there is have learned from ancient Egypt. They tell you, oh, Jesus went to Egypt, Moses went to Egypt, Socrates went to Egypt, Plato went to Egypt, because this is the basis of where they learned all of their spirituality. So I teach you the basis of spirituality, and a lot of times they don't want you to know that. So like, for example, exactly, I break down the emerald tablets. I break down the hermetic laws, like how I was talking about the law of mentalism. If you were here earlier, I'll talk about the law of mentalism. The law of mentalism is the all is mind, right? And what they don't tell you is mystery schools is where all Nikola Tesla, Albert Einstein, all these people learned all their information, but they don't tell you that that's where they learned it. So basically, I do a lot of studying and I break down all those things on there. A lot of times I try to come on here and talk about it, and they be like, nope, you can't talk about it. No, I don't teach the basics of spirit. I mean, it is the basics of spirituality, but I'm also teaching you the advanced spirituality. We go more deeper than just angel numbers, right? So this is for people that are like with exactly Kabbalion. Exactly. You're onto that. Exactly. We're going deeper, esoteric, Gnostic, Hermetics, right? This is way deeper. Like, let me tell you how deep it gets, because a lot of people don't understand how deep it gets. So, because on here I have to, it's just click the link in my bio and click Patreon, because on here I have to keep it very, very basic and stuff like that. Oh, this is the angel number. This is this is that. But on the Patreon, I'm able to go real deep and talk about whatever I want, right? So, for example, this is the type of stuff that I put, like, so I use this is like a notebook, right? So as you can see, this was like Kanye stuff. I'm doing a video working on breaking down that whole Kanye thing, and you know the Kanye stuff, and that's ASAP Rocky. You know, you already know, basically, you know where we get into. Right? Where we get into. This is the type of stuff that I be breaking down. I'm telling you, it gets way deeper. I connect all that stuff. Right? Realizing how all these people are stealing from these religions. You know what I'm saying? And these are all texts and stuff that I learned. And this is what I break down on the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall in love with the creation. They are just manifestations of the universe. The world is merely creations, never the source. We are all paintings in a notebook. We are offsprings. Meaning that your manifestation, right? And I'm just gonna break down something that I teach on my Patreon, right? So your manifestations, right? Your manifestations are what you created, right? So if all of these things are manifestations that people created, you can't praise the manifestations. You need to praise the essence. How long have you studied spirituality? I've studied spirituality for 5-6 years now. 5-6 years now, right? 5-6 years. Year after year, I bought book after book, watched video after video after video after video. I am 21 years old. Think about that. I am 21 years old. So if I am 21 years old with this information, that literally is telling you, yo, this girl has been here before. Because I have. Because I have. You don't even know. Like, let me think about how deeply this is. You don't even know if you watched Matrix, you don't even know if I'm just one of those programs that we've put into, that the universe has programmed so we can get the information from. Like, we don't even know if I'm on some oracle stuff. Like, think about that. Think about that. All of a sudden, this girl pops up on your screen and she's telling you stuff that resonates with you. It's different if it didn't resonate with you, but you're here for a reason, because you're intrigued about something. It's because you know something, like Morpheus said. It's because you know something. It's because you know something. So think about it. You're interested in something. You have a drive for information. You're thirsty for knowledge. And then you just so happen to come across this live. Think about that. There's no such things as coincidences. If you have ever watched or read The Alchemist, if you ever read The Alchemist, you know that there's no such thing as coincidence, my love. Everything happens for a reason. And if you're here, it's for a reason. Because God specifically, what y'all need to understand is, I've had an opportunity to work with brands and companies. One company that is very famous, right? There's a company that's very famous that I had an opportunity to work with, but I quit, right? I quit. And the reason why I quit is because I dedicated myself to being authentic and living in the light, right? It's like when Dave Chappelle went to Africa. I turned my back on what the industry or what is this or what is that. And I said, you know what? God, just take me where you need me to do. Tell me what you need me to do. And God said, I need you to get on these platforms and speak what I speak to you. So I don't just tell y'all stuff. I don't be like, oh, listen to what I say, don't do what I do. No. I tell y'all what I've learned from the divine that has changed my life. I've gone through miraculous events. And that's why I'm going to start doing story times. Because when I tell y'all my story, y'all going to be like, bruh. Nah, bro, I don't know what you tapped into, but you tapped it. Because the type of synchronicities I get are ridiculous now. It's a synchronicity you've never seen before. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. All I'm doing is following the light. All I'm doing is following the light. All I'm doing is following the light. And if y'all would love to hear a story time, trust me, I'm going to start doing story times. And I'm going to do a YouTube video, so make sure y'all subscribe to me on YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe to me on YouTube. And make sure y'all subscribe to me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, right? Because, listen, whenever you feel like, dang, bro, I need some positivity, Styx River. Look up Styx River. Dang, bro, I need something that's going to uplift me. Listen to Styx River. Dang, bro, I need something that's going to make me feel. Listen to Styx River, because I use my energy. Use my energy for positivity. Use my energy for positivity. Hannah, that's okay, because they don't understand. If you try to tell a child about credit and stuff like that, that child is not going to understand. It's the same thing for people who are ignorant. They're not going to understand. So don't even stress yourself out. Don't even stress yourself out, right? Because I know the chosen ones the chosen ones know what I'm saying, and they know I'm speaking facts. They know I'm speaking facts. They know I'm speaking facts, right? So truly and honestly, if you truly want to take your spiritual journey seriously, DM me, because I'm going to invite you to my Discord. My Discord is everybody can join. Everybody can join. And the reason why I'm telling you to join my Discord is because you're always able to text me and say, hey, Sticks, what is going on? Also in the Discord, there's a whole bunch of other spiritual people that you can say, hey, guys, I have this dream and I don't know what happened. I'm creating a community of people. DM me on Instagram. I'm creating a community of people, of spiritual people that you can feel safe, because trust me, look me in my eyes. I know what it's like to be in this spiritual journey and feel alone. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. I've cried many days about that. I've cried many days. You have such a high level of enlightenment and information that when you talk to people, people are not even understanding you. I understand. And that's why I'm here to open my hand for friendship. I'm really here to open my hand for friendship. And the reason why is because I understand. I understand. I understand. And trust me, it's not loneliness because you don't like being alone. It's loneliness because the friends that you thought you had aren't really for you. The friends that you thought you had don't even understand you. But I'm here to tell you, I understand you. I understand you. I know what it's like to be the black sheep. I know what it's like to be so different that people judge you. I know what it's like. I know what it's like. I'm like that too. I live that life. But guess what? I'm here to tell you to be you confidently. To be you confidently, because guess what? There's going to be a community of people that's going to accept you for you. And I'm inviting you to that. I'm inviting you to that. All those things that you were interested in, the aliens, the conspiracy theories, all those things, the portals, the crystals, and people telling you, yo, you're weird, all of these rocks. I have a podcast. I'm already ahead of y'all. I already have a podcast. Link in the bio. Because guess what? Listen, everything I do is with the intention to help others. I know what it's like to literally, listen, I know what it's like to want to fit in so bad, but God has made you so different. God has made you in the image of itself. So you are so pure and kind and loving and different, and people judge you. And that's not fair. How many times people try to be so rude to me and be like, oh, are you a girl or a boy? And it's like, people don't understand. As a child, I was so insecure about that because I didn't understand why everything that I wanted to do was masculine, but my personality was so feminine. Right? And I ran away from that until I understood that what the divine was teaching me was Sticks. The reason why you are so much like male and female at the same time is because you are a perfect representation of the universe. There is no such thing as male or female. It's only both. It's only both. It's only one. There's no such thing as gender. I keep saying there's no such thing as gender. There's no such thing as sex. How can I join you? Link in the bio. You could join the Patreon. The Patreon also has the Discord link. Check the Patreon. The Patreon has Discord links, right? But here, this is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. For so long of my life, I was so ashamed of the fact that I love like masculine clothes, but I'm so feminine and sensitive on the inside. And the reason why is because the universe is like, do you realize that your angels are androgynous? And they're androgynous because they have their masculine and their feminine. They're perfectly balanced. That's why they're androgynous, right? Patreon, you have to pay for. Discord, you don't have to pay for. Just DM me on Instagram if you want to join the Discord. But what I'm saying is, when you join the Patreon, the Discord is also on the Patreon. But for real though, when you realize that all those things that you were ashamed of when you were a kid were actually your superpowers, you're going to be like, yo. You're going to be like, yo. That inner child, that child in you where you didn't have no friends or your friends were bullying you. Listen, from my inner child to your inner child, come on, man. We can be friends. We can play. We can talk about stuff. We can play video games. We can do all of that stuff. Like when I tell you, I'm just trying to build a community of spiritual people that's down with it. In my Discord, soon I'm going to start hosting live events of us to be able to play video games together. Eventually, I'm going to be traveling the world and creating events for us to be able to, do a whole bunch of stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was born with 12 fingers and webbed feet. Listen, bro, I know a friend right now who was born with only a couple of fingers and the most positive person I know. That don't mean nothing. It's not going to stop you. You blessed because you here. You got arms. You still got a foot. You still got feet. There's people with no arms, no legs. There's no age requirement, bro. There's no age requirement. Age not real. Age is not real. I'm just trying to find my people. The people that's not going to judge me for consistently being curious. The people that's not going to judge me for consistently being open-minded. And I'm letting you know that I'm your friend. I'm your family if you accept that. I'm just opening myself up with love. I've been doing, I don't know if you can tell, but I've been doing a lot of heart chakra work. I've been doing a lot of heart chakra work. Just join the Patreon. If you want to join the Patreon and basically receive more information, join my class sessions and things like that, just click the Patreon and it'll tell you all of the prices and all that. But if you want to join my Discord, just follow me on Instagram and DM me for the Discord link. You're joining our community, our group chat. You're joining our group chat. That's what Discord is, our group chat, right? And in the group chat, I share links to books. I share everything on Discord. I share the videos I'm watching. I make a lot of investments. I talk about my investments. I give out everything, secrets, all of that stuff. If you want to ask me questions, that's the place. That's the place. That's the place. Because what I want y'all to know is everybody that literally joins me, they're going to see growth. And I can prove it to y'all because I've had so many people DM me and tell me, yo, Sticks, I've only been watching your video for a week and the growth that I've had on my spiritual journey has went immense. And I'm about to tell y'all. So there's one guy named Kevin. I love Kevin. I specifically was in the Discord and I would see Kevin like commenting. I'm like, dang, this kid knows something. Like, I need to talk to him. Started talking to Kevin. Me and Kevin started getting on the phone. Me and Kevin started talking on Discord. Well, we haven't video chatted yet, but we talk on the phone. And that's because I'm here to help him. Kevin was like, yo, Sticks, what about this? What about that? And I'm like, hey, Sticks, I'm like, hey, Kevin, this and this and that. Sometimes Kevin's trauma can get in the way and he's thinking that he's bothering me. And I'll be like, hey, Kevin, don't think that you're bothering me. I'm here to help you. Right? And I'm going to read you some of the messages Kevin has texted me because I want y'all to know how for real this is, right? Like, look, this is what Kevin has told me. Because I hit up Kevin. I was like, hey, Kevin, like, I really want to be friends with you. Like, the energy you have, like, I can feel you. But he said, you really have no, and this is not fake. Like, this is the message from Discord. You really have no idea the type of impact you've made in my life. It began to feel like I was hitting a stagnant point in my spiritual journey. The content I was feeding myself wasn't satisfying me in the long run. And certain teachings I understood, but I wasn't feeling to the fullest. And even if I made connections to my experience and etc., I wasn't on TikTok like that. But the moment that I found your TikTok, I started to binge your videos 2 to 3 times for the past weeks and been sharing it with my partner and friends on the same wave. You've been the most genuine, straightforward, well-articulated, passionate, and real-ass person. Period. How can I join this chat? DM me on Instagram or TikTok and ask for the link and I will send you the link. Right? But he started talking about, right? He said, you helped me to push myself to go in deeper in my path of self-improvement and begin to refine my intuition more, right? Because what y'all don't understand is, y'all gotta understand, like, listen, I'm smarter than you think. I'm way more intellectual than you think. As a kid in middle school, I was building websites for fun. I was jailbreaking iPhones at the age of 12 years old. I was studying the internet, learning marketing at the age of 12 years old. That just goes to show you how much my brain can take, right? And what I'm trying to teach you is, I'm teaching you the way to think, the thought process of being able to break down your own traumas and to reflect. So I'm teaching you, okay, so basically through my videos, I'll teach you, oh, okay, sit down and really ask yourself, why is this happening? Why is this happening? I'm giving you the questions that will help you to unlock everything you need to know, because the truth of the matter is, I'm not the one awakening you. I'm not the one healing you. I am helping you heal yourself. My aura is green. So I'm a healing aura. I'm a healing person. I was here to heal, right? So he literally said, what I'm trying to say for real is you put my path and growth into sports mode and have been the most consistent progress and large leaps of progress daily. I feel like a different person. I'm operating how I want future me to operate, learning to stop letting old patterns and beliefs and ego hold me back and limit me. You know, you wonder where he's hearing that from? You wonder where he's hearing that from? He's hearing that from our conversations. Because guess what? What I do is I'll talk to him and I'll say, hey, you know what, Kevin? Over this time, I realized that I wasn't being patient with myself. I was letting ego get over me. I was not allowing this to heal me. I was blocking myself from this. You know what happens when you're around conversations like that? You want to know what happens when you're around conversations with people who are very self-conscious of this? Not self-conscious, but self-aware. You start to become self-aware of yourself. Because you hear your friends saying, yeah, man, I think I was just a little too ignorant around this time. You ask yourself, damn, was I being ignorant? My friend's saying this, right? Because you need to surround yourself with people who are where you want to be. You are around, yeah, you guys are talking about my energy. The reason why is because I've worked so hard on it. And the truth is, I put a PDF. So I create notes in my Patreon. And I put a PDF in my Patreon about, people will ask me, why do you radiate so much? I have a whole PDF on my Patreon about it. Literally. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all because I want y'all to learn. I want y'all to learn. So look. Right? This is I literally create notes for the people in my Patreons. I create notes for the people that are in my Patreon, right? So I create notes, PDFs, right? So I call them Book of Sticks, right? Wisdom is power and power is wisdom. All my sources are from the Emerald Tablets. Wisdom is power and power is wisdom. If you have ever wondered why someone has grown such a strong aura, most likely 10 out of 10, it is the knowledge that they carry. Confidence is also stemmed from knowledge and wisdom. When you know what you know, nothing can ever tear you down. And if you want these notes, just join the Patreon. And if you want friends like this, just DM me. I'm going to give you the link to the Discord. And you can have friends like us. Because it's a group of us. It's more behind me, trust. Is more behind. I'm just the one presenting on the behalf of us. You do have to open your third eye eventually, right? And so here's a quote. Well, not a quote. So when you are born, you are given the seed of life. When you are born, you are given the seed of life. When we seek knowledge and wisdom of the universe and of ourselves, and we follow our source, God starts to flower the seed. I know you guys have heard of the seed of life and the flower of life, right? Only when you start to seek knowledge will that inner flame and that seed start to grow and become a flower. Due to listening and obeying to God, source, the seed of life flourished into flowers. Right? Meaning that the more wisdom that you gain, the spirit of the universe will grow stronger and stronger and stronger outside of you. Right? So, because spirit is growing inside of you and it's becoming stronger and stronger, you shine. What is the biggest manifestation of the universe and spirit? The sun. You are the sun. So you shine when you get into alignment. Right? Think about this. The sun carries all 7 colors of the chakras, from yellow to purple to all of this. Yet, the color that it emits is gold. So think about that. Right? So think about that. When you align all your 7 chakras, because mind you, all these colors are in the sun. When you align your 7 chakras, you start to shine. You start to shine, right? For only in the search for the truth could my soul be stilled and the flame within be quenched. Only by seeking knowledge and wisdom could his flame reach a high level. The light in you. Because remember, you are light. You wonder why is Styx glowing? Why is Styx glowing? Styx is glowing because she's working with the light. What is glow? What is glow? Glow comes from light. Glow comes from light. Glow comes from light. Because we are children of the sun, we are birthed with an inner flame. And thank y'all for the donations. We are birthed with an inner flame. When you see people shine, it's because they have learned more and more about themselves and about the universe. To create a glow around yourself and a shine that no one can deny, you must seek the knowledge of the universe and of yourself. Seeking wisdom and knowledge is simply learning things such as chakras, what is meditation, what is manifestation, laws of the universe, learning the things about you. How do you align your chakras? I use crystals to align my chakras. I also meditate to align my chakras. I also do yoga. When you do things of God and of source, you become powerful and godlike. People like Jesus and all other gods were all normal. They just ascended and strengthened their superpowers by listening to the universe and not questioning it. And if you want this PDF, these notes, go ahead and join my Patreon. I drop notes and notes and notes and notes for people to read, people to study, and then I create videos on the notes and break them down. I'm the truth, bro. I don't care what nobody got to say, bro. I'm the truth. I'm speaking from the source. I'm speaking from the source. Period. Do you think Jesus is real? I think that the person that Jesus is, Yeshua, all of that, I believe that person is real. I believe that when it comes to the Bible, like, you just got to really understand, how to use it. The only reason I be telling people to, like, be careful with this, because you need to learn where spirituality first come from in order to understand what the Bible is trying to teach you. Because the Bible is filled with a lot of different people who wrote in it. So if you understand what spirituality is, then you're able to see the root core of what they're trying to teach. But why even play around with all of these remixes when you can just go to the source, which is Egypt, the Emerald Tablets, right? You, like, look at this. Like, look at this. The cross is like this. The cross is like this. This is the This is way too similar. This is way too similar, y'all. Like, this is way too similar. This is way too similar. No other religion have I seen have come this close to the yeah. People what the heck? Let me get some water, y'all. I'm thirsty. Literally, yeah. Wow. K money, 100K, you know something. Because guess what? When you make the cross very, like, straight, it is man. It's very masculine energy. But when you add this sphere to it, it's life, because it's masculine and feminine energy. And that's how you create life. That's how you reproduce. That's life, birth. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I got me one is because my ancestors always carried one, so I always got it. What that was? You know what I'm saying? But make sure y'all check out the crystal shop. Make sure y'all subscribe to me on YouTube. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. This live will be on my YouTube, so make sure y'all subscribe. I love y'all, and I'm out. All right? Later. Link in the bio. Check out the podcast too. Link in the bio. Podcast, link in the bio. Love y'all.